Coach, thanks very much. Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf. Check, X3. 218. Chopper.
Screen. Pass. Hey, switch gears.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
On first down, Lawrence. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
We own it.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 22. Well, he currently stands 2nd in the league in rushing, and runs like that are a big reason why. Heck, runs like that might get him to first.
And when you've got goals in front of you, if you're 2nd and you want to be first, that type of running gives you something to shoot for and hopefully attain.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now again running right, it's Cook. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On the ready.
59, Mike is 59. Mike to 59. You don't want none. Get it. Pick up the ball. Watch out.
Hit it.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And this is Cook with the grab. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Look at me. Sure. Go. Ready.
They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2, but he doesn't come anywhere close. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
I'm going back to you.
A handoff to Spiller to begin the drive. Room here to run. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Hard. Rock it. Go.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll look to throw here. He sets to fire deep, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
Ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
I got one.
On second down, Cook. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Ready, set.
Check Mike 54.
Protein spill.
It's going to be a long...
Get it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
It's second down at the 23-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers.
Check. Lucky. Hit it.
Give to Cook out of the gun. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. They've got a third down and 5 to start things out.
Alpha. Sam off.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
Hey, Charlie.
Here we go, here we go. Watch the safety creep.
Mom.
Check, 59, 59. Rip left, rip left. Check 59, Mike is 59, Mike to 59. Hey, defense.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let's go. 8 read.
Check, 59. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 5'9", Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
Hey, high 7.
59, Mike's 59. Watch the curl, watch the
Ready?
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Topper! Shoot!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 47-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Good track. Big end.
Back to the ground. This time Cook. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Joker.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Under 10. Check. Tighten up.
You're out. Go.
On second down, it's Cook. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27th. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Two draw Corker. Bravo.
Mike's 54. Oh, you got deep?
Back to throw. Lawrence. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Check.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, alert 3.
Now.
Throwing again. Lawrence. It's complete to Diggs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
That's another Vikings first down.
60 Pittsburgh.
Come to my work.
61 Matchbox Lights.
Come to my work. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check 26. Check 26. Shift. Shift. Watch the shift.
5.
On first down, it's Cook. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down now, it's Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on,
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that's caught by Smith. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
First down.
On the double.
I got you. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down.
Hey, Delta.
31's the mic. Okay, double.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. The 20. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on is not just good enough to pick it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make the score 14 to zip.
14. Lions nothing. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
On the ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Complete. Smith has it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 30. Five.
Let's go, get inside, let's go, let's go.
Complete to number 16. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Tight end's right. Watch
Now.
Now Spiller. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
At the Vikings' 36-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ready?
Second and 5. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
They come up in an offset eye. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run it with Johnson. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
60 Pittsburgh.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
To Johnson again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Got it.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Call it a gain of a yard as it brings us to the end of the first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchdown.